friend. How are you doing? It's good to see you again. So I thought I'd just do a little hangout sesh. You and me. It's a beautiful day outside, so I wanted to take full advantage of that. And we can just catch up, talk. I don't really have anything planned for this hangout sesh other than just talking and just being okay with existing. And I just want you to know that I'm here for you. This is a difficult season for a lot of people, and I think we should be extra kind to ourselves right now. So yeah. It's one of those days where the moon is up in the middle of the day. And there's crickets, even though it's the middle of the day. I'm always surprised to hear crickets in the middle of the day. But I guess, why wouldn't they be cricketing in the middle of the day? You'll probably hear people doing yard work. You hear little voices, children's voices, yelling in the distance. And who knows what else. It's just a chill day. And I want to bring you into the chillness with me. A while since I've done a video where I have zero plan, just go with the flow. I hope you can feel a bit of the serenity through the video. It's very peaceful. Sorry, I keep looking in the viewfinder. Tell me how you are. How are you doing right now? I see. How do you think that you could make a very small improvement in your life, in your situation right now? Is there anything you could do to make things a little bit better? Nothing too extreme, but something. that sometimes helps me as well, to just think, what can I do right now? Almost as if I'm my own boss or carekeeper. It's like, what should I do for myself to make things just a little bit better? Sometimes that's like, I could just go make my bed or clear out my email inbox or write a to-do list. Really, all of last week, I was experiencing a lot of anxiety about work and responsibilities and people and just interfering with my joy on a daily basis. Anyways, I learned a few things about feeling anxious and what I personally need to do whenever I feel those negative feelings. And basically, it's not wrong to have negative feelings. And when I say negative feelings, I mean it's not wrong to feel anxiety, to feel disappointment, to feel frustration. Like, it's not, in and of itself, those feelings are not wrong. Like, because we're human, we're going to have to deal with those feelings. We're going to feel them at some point. The problem that arises is when you give yourself over to those feelings and you let them consume you and dictate your actions, your interactions with others. And it becomes an all-consuming thing in your life. And I was talking to someone who's very, very important and influential in my life, and they said to me that there's two different kinds of golf players. The very successful golf players, and then the amateurs, the not so successful ones, the ones that kind of fall off the face of the earth after a few big tournaments. The successful ones, you can observe the way that they act when they make a mistake on the green. If they miss a shot or they have a very bad shot, they feel the frustration, the disappointment, anger even, and they express it. Maybe, cursing under their breath or just being agitated for a moment. But then at the next hole, they're composed again. They let it go. They were able to feel those feelings, give them space to happen, but then they didn't let themselves get consumed. They felt those feelings in an appropriate amount. The non-successful amateurs let those negative feelings consume them, and they're cursing and kicking and fuming for the entire game, and it ruins their entire game. And then they don't last. It's not that the successful golfers don't feel those emotions and the non-successful ones do. No, they both feel those emotions. It's just what amount, for how long, and to what extent. So it's not about always being positive. It's not about, never feeling negative emotions, because you will. Like, you're just going to be lying to yourself if you say that you're never going to feel negative emotions. It's about feeling those emotions in an appropriate amount and then letting them go. It's not about never feeling them. And so I started doing that in my own mind, just saying, okay, you can feel this frustration, you can feel this anger, even disappointment, for 5 minutes. And then you're going to let it go. You know, do what you got to do, take responsibility, and then let it go. Just let it go. That helped a lot, actually, because it validated my emotions. It validated my feelings. It made me feel like, okay, there is a reason for me to be feeling this way. That's fine. But you can't continue to wallow in those feelings. That's wrong. So, I don't know if that helped, but I thought that metaphor sort of worked. For me, at least. So if you're feeling sad that you can't be with your family this year, or you're feeling angry because you are with your family this year, leave space for those emotions to happen. They're going to happen. Don't let them consume you and dictate your choices. Let's say that you're having a very stressful interaction with family, and you feel yourself growing angry, and you're gonna, start saying hurtful things to people. Just tell yourself, like, I'm gonna remove myself for 5 minutes. I'm gonna let myself feel these emotions. They're valid. And then let them go, because they're not helping me. So, but not, instead of saying like, oh, I don't need to be angry, or I shouldn't be angry, or think positive, or don't get angry. No, be like, okay, I am furious. Let me remove myself, give myself space to feel that, and then move on. So maybe try that and let me know how it works. I know it's easier said than done. And it doesn't work all the time, but you can get better at it with practice, I believe. It's turning into a little pep talk. I can hear people doing yard work, screaming in the distance. Okay, it's just you and me hanging out. I have recently restarted watching Downton Abbey. I love Downton Abbey so much. It's my comfort show, that and Friends. So yeah, if you are looking for a show to get into, I think a lot of people are really enjoying The Crown right now, apparently. I haven't gotten into it. Something else that's been helping me is just to really lean into self-care and like enjoyment of the season vibes. We recently just got a new shower head. It's extendable and rain, like I don't know, rain filter or something. I mean, it's about this big. It's great. And so shower time has been amazing. And I don't know about you, but I like to turn off the lights when I take a shower in the bathroom. Like, I like to have other lights so I can still see stuff, but I like it to be really dim, really dark and cozy, and I just feel like I'm in this cave of warmth, and it's so soothing to my soul. I highly recommend that if you haven't tried